You know what it's like to have gone on the road the last couple of years. How much of an advantage is it to have these first couple rounds on your home floor?
Definitely nice. I think just having that home court advantage of having fans there and being in a familiar place, it's definitely nice to have first 2 games here. Well, first game, definitely.
Jaime, do you think it's even more important with maybe some younger kids on the team and this is their first NCAA tournament that nice to start it in a familiar environment like this?
Yeah, definitely. I think definitely for our freshmen, the NCAA tournament is a lot different from the rest of the year. Obviously, it's if you don't win, you're done playing. So definitely being home and being in our own beds and just having things that we're accustomed to is definitely an advantage, I think.
Having been through the SEC grind these last couple months, how can that help you for what you're about to encounter these next couple weeks?
You mean playing?
Just have the schedule you've had the last couple months, having played all these SEC teams. How can that help you for what you're going to encounter
now?
The
SEC is the most competitive league in the country, so of course that's helpful. I think we've let a couple games slip. I think just games that we were capable of winning. I know our last game we shot 30 more times and still came up losing the game. So I mean we've definitely learned a lot over this year, and I think the SEC was a great preparation for this tournament.
Jaime, how are you feeling, and is this week and a half period been good for you in terms of recuperating?
Yeah, definitely. Getting better. That's all I can say. Just getting better.
How much do you think the freshmen have grown from game 1 to now?
They've definitely grown. Obviously, they've had a lot of expectations and had to do a lot at an early time. They've been asked to play a lot of minutes. They've been asked to do a lot of things for our team in this program, and they've just handled it well. They've grown up this year and just taken whatever they've been asked and hit it on full throttle. So, I mean, it's just been great to see how they've grown and see how they've progressed on the basketball court and as people.
What advice would you give to them as they get ready to take on, their first NCAA tournament?
Just to give your all. That's the biggest thing that I've learned the past couple of years. Obviously, I mean, we've made it to the Elite Eight my first 2 years here, and then the round of 32. Any team, I think, in the country would be happy with that, but that's not the expectation here. It's to go to the Final Four and win a national championship. So, I mean, give it your all because you're only promised one game. We're only promised a game against Liberty, so that's the biggest thing.
Jaime, you guys tip off at 2:30. Do you like getting started early? Is it better than sitting around all day, or at this time of year, do you not really know what time of day it is? It's just basketball time.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters. 2:30, obviously, we have practice every day around that time, so I think it's a good time for us. I don't think it really matters. I think we're just more so focused on winning.
Are you happy that this coincides with spring break, the start of the tournament, that you guys are out of school and such?
Yeah, it's nice not to have to worry about school, but of course we're asked as student athletes to take care of both of that. If it were to be during school time, we would have to find a balance between making sure that we're on top of our schoolwork and also playing at our best during this time of the year.
Jaime, was it bittersweet to see Tennessee flash across the board for the last time for your last NCAA tournament?
Yeah, it was. I think we had kind of a dry reaction, but I think that's just because we're focused. I think we're excited with what we were with playing home, and then just the team that we were playing. I think we don't know much about them, but we're excited to learn about them and just to play hard and give it our all.
How different does this time around feel for you as a senior? Every year it could be your last game that year, but this could be your last game.
Yeah, it's obviously it's different from the past couple years. Obviously being a senior, but I think just seeing how we've been capable of playing over the course of this year and how we need to play this tournament is something that I can look forward to. I think our team gets along, which has been different, and I think we've shown how good we can be. And I think just especially because we have such a young team as well as we have a couple older players, so you kind of expect to have games that aren't your best, with especially having younger players. And then, I mean, just putting that together has been kind of what our season's been. And I think if we peak at this time, then we could really be special.
Tennessee's 56-0 at home in NCAA tournament games. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I mean, that's great to know. Hopefully, I mean, we're just worried about Liberty at this point. That's great to know and have fans support us and be here for the game. Hopefully, we have a lot. I know it's spring break, but just having that home court advantage, we're excited for.
Jamie, you guys play at 2:30. The men play at midday Thursday. Are you guys going to encourage people to skip work for both teams? And is there a lot of excitement right now with Tennessee men and women being in this tournament this week?
Oh yeah, I mean we're going to watch a men's game the day before. I know I am, but it's exciting just to see how their program has grown, where their players and coaches have taken their program, and just how competitive they've been. They're off. I know we watch their team and see how they play, and because they're so deliberate with their offense, and I think we could learn a few things from them.
Are you giving them any advice? You guys are not new to NCAA tournament. Are you talking to them at all?
Not. I mean, a few players, but one player in particular. But no, nothing in particular. Not anything as far as advice. Just have fun. It's such a fun time of the year. Just traveling and being able to play this game and what's at stake. It's just fun. And I think obviously they can't host, but the fact that we're able to host and just the fun that comes along with March it's amazing.
Jamie, what's special about the NCAA tournament?
I think the winner go home. I mean, you look at brackets, people kind of predicting what's going to happen, upsets, teams that just kill it in the NCAA tournament. There's so many different things and aspects to this tournament that make it so fun and why people look forward to it every year. It's definitely a point where teams elevate their game and really bring what they're good at during this time of the year. Obviously, this is the time when people compete for a national championship, so it's just a fun time. It really is.
Are the nerves any different in an NCAA tournament versus an SEC tournament?
I would say, I mean, you're both competing for a championship. This is just the one that everyone's trying to go for. I would say every game is you're ready to compete and play hard, but obviously this is the last time you can compete for the season, and I mean for the seniors, for our career. So I think just it's a fun time. I don't think it's much different, but it is the last time you'll be able to play because you're only guaranteed one game.
Jamie, most of the projections had Tennessee at a 3 seed. Did you pay any attention to all the projections, or were you surprised at all by the seeding, or were you just waiting to see what popped up?
Yeah, I thought we were going to go to Spokane. People were saying we had a chance to go to Spokane and play Oregon. My sister's on their staff, so I was hoping for that just to be close to home and be with my sister. But I'm excited, mainly to be here at first, and then whatever follows. I'm just excited for where we are now.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.